Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this channel named Geeks for Geeks School. So, today in this lecture, we are going to develop again a very amazing mobile application, the name of which is barcode scanner, or you can also call it as a QR code scanner. So, for this application, we guys will be using two libraries. The first one is the Opencv library, right, which we use in computer vision, which is again a domain of artificial intelligence that is used for computer vision is a domain in which we deal with data which is in the form of images with us. And CV2, or you can say OpenCV, is one of the libraries which helps us in analyzing data which is in the form of image, right? So that's what we guys will be using. And the second one that we will use is the PYZ bar library for the decoding and encoding purpose. Now let me first import show you how you can import both the libraries. So for that, you need to come on your this command prompt, and simply you can type here pip install and then the name of the library you want to install. So for this OpenCV, you can type OpenCV-Python. So the moment you will hit the enter button after entering this command, so what this command prompt or your device's terminal will do, it will download all the files and all the required classes which are a part of OpenCV library on your device, and thereby it will install everything on your device, and after that you can use it for analyzing the image based data. So as you can see, I am getting this message requirement already satisfied because the second library that we'll be using is the PYZ bar library. PYZ bar. So basically, it's used for checking the barcodes and QR codes, right? So you can use this. So that's the way you can install this library on your respective device. So because I do not have this library installed, you can see this command prompt is currently downloading this package for me from the internet, and I got this message successfully installed. So now it's there in the folder with which is there on my device with name Python, right, in which all the other scripts file, all the other Python files are there. So let's use both these libraries now for developing the QR code scanner, or you can say the barcode scanner application. So let's import this CV2 first. So CV2 refers to the OpenCV library I just told you about. Okay, and then we have this PYZ bar. So we can simply put PYZ bar over here like this, and from this PYZ bar again we need to import decode. So this will be used for reading the QR code. Why I'm not using my camera today? It's because I'll be using my camera for you know for scanning the QR codes I have with me. Fine, and I'll show you the result then. I have created some QR codes. If you also want to know how you can create your own QR codes, no problem. I'll let you know about the same in the later part of this video. So now it's time for us to define the code with the help of which we can access our device's camera, and then we can capture the object we will be showing to the camera of ours. So cv2 dot video capture is the what we call it command using which we can just access our mobiles our device's camera. So now here there is an issue. I'm using Windows 7 and it's a 30 2-bit windows which I'm using. So what I can do here, after putting this 0, I need to put cv2 dot cap show also. Why? Because this will help me in getting rid of the error which I will get while accessing this inbuilt camera of mine with this simple code. If you're not using Windows 7 32-bit, then you can simply use this much of code for accessing your inbuilt camera. If suppose you have an external camera installed in your device, so you can simply change it to 1 so as to access that external camera. If you have suppose two different cameras, external cameras installed in your device, so you can change it to 2 for accessing the second one. But if you want to access the default camera, you'll have to use 0. But because I'm using Windows 7 32-bit, so I'll have to pass this also as a parameter to this video capture function so that I don't get any output while accessing my phone's camera. Right? Okay, so let me just see if I will run this code now, what is going to happen. Okay, so I'm getting this error. Module 2 has no attribute. Cap show. Fine. So let's do one thing. Let me just copy this code from here. And it's the same code which I have used here. And I'll have to just remove this and replace it with capture. So it's one and the same thing. Let me just see if I can access my camera with this code. Okay, I was able to access it, but because there is no loop defined yet, that's the reason I am not able to show you my camera right now. So it appear, the light just got turned on and after that it went off. Let's define a loop here. So while this is true, so I would like to capture all my frames which my I would like to read all the frames which this camera of mine is going to capture. So for this we can simply write capture dot read. So that's the read function, with the help of which we can capture all the frames. Let's run this now and see what's gonna happen. So the camera just turned on and nothing is happening. Okay, I think I missed one thing. Okay, I'll have to just quit this thing because I don't want to. Let me just cancel the build and see whether the camera is going to turn off or not. Yes, the camera is off. I haven't created that window yet. I haven't defined the code for the window yet in which the frames will appear. So let's do that quickly. It's time for us to see the images which our camera will capture. So cv2 I am show is a function with which you can definitely see the images which your camera will capture, and here you can pass some text of your own choice. So I would like to see this thing, QR code scanner. Okay, and then we can pass this frame variable also as a parameter to this, because in this all the frames will get captured and they will get saved in this frame named variable. Right. So one by one, the frames will will be generated by the camera, and they will be saved by the camera by this code over here in this frame named variable. It's time for us to define a key also for for turning off the camera. In case you want to turn it off, you can simply first of all, I would like to wait for some time, and the wait should be of 1 milliseconds, right? And then let's define an if control statement so that with the help of which we can close our camera's window. So if the user will press the Q button, I would like this loop to break. So this is how we can do it, I think. Yep. I think everything is good to go. Let me run this app once and see what is going to happen. Okay, so the camera is on. I'm able to see myself. And if I will hit this cross button, then what will happen? Nothing is going to happen. I'm not able to close this. Why? Because I haven't pressed this Q button. That's the button which I need to press in order to break this loop. So let's press this Q and the camera just turned off. The window is also no more visible to us. Right. So this code is working perfectly fine. We are able to create a frame in which we are able to see the frames which this camera is capturing for us. Video is nothing but a combination of different pictures, right? When those pictures are run at a specific speed, so we get to see a video. Then they get converted into a video form. Now let's do one thing. Let's just uh, define the code with the help of which we can decode a QR code. Right, so for this we'll have to come up over here and let's have this variable decoded underscore data. Let's make use of this decode function because of picture is going to come in this decode in this frame named variable. So we'll have to decode whatever the we'll have to decode this frame in which the QR code's image is going to come. Now, once you are done with that, we can simply print the data. So print function we can use, and here we can put decoded data. Right. So now what will happen with the help of this code over here, if I will show an QR code to my camera, it will get decoded by this function and the code will be saved in this variable. And finally, it will be printed by this line of code. So this is what this line says, right? And it's time for us to now check whether we will get the correct output or not. So what I am doing here, I would like to just run this first. The camera is on. Let me just show it this QR code. So as you can see, these empty lists are getting generated over here. Why? Because the camera the QR code is not visible. Let me see if I will show it a QR code. I have generated 4 to 5 QR codes and they are there on my mobile phone. I would like to just show a QR code to this camera of mine. Let's see whether it will be able to decode it or not, the code which I have written here. So as you can see, it just decoded the QR code and hi, I'm Gaurav Kumar Jain. My number is 9891665634. So this is what I have generated the QR code for, and I am able to get the output. Right? Let me just switch on my camera again. So again, the data is coming. The moment I'll remove the camera, the moment I'll remove the QR code, see the empty lists are getting generated. Right, let me just get rid of this window now. So that's how you can create your own QR code scanner. Now let's make it more intelligent. How can we make this code more intelligent? Let me tell you that now. So what I want is, see here what is happening. There is this information. There are two things which I am able to see here. Hi, I'm Gaurav Kumar Jain. Then my number is this. Then type is there. Rectangle is there. This information is also there. But if I want to access only this information, then what shall I do? I can use the index numbers, right? With the help of index numbers, it will be possible for me to extract only this information. Fine. I don't want to see this information getting reflected with this one. So let's do that. So it's coming on index number 0. We can pass 0 and 0 over here. Let's save the changes. And now if I will run the code, let's see what is going to happen. So I'm able to see. Okay, so it is showing us this error. Now, why is it showing us this error? This is what I'll have to check. Okay, I think maybe because I haven't put it inside the try block. Let's do one thing. Because it is showing us an error, we can put this try over here. Why is it showing us this error? Because it may be possible that list is out of the range. Okay, that's it. No problem. So we can place it inside the try block. I think now we'll be able to get the required output. It will catch the error if there will be any. Then we can accept, and let's make use of this pass. So try, print, and otherwise it will simply pass it. Okay, let me now run the code once and see what are we going to get as an output. Fine. So nothing is happening right now, as you can see here, because the QR code is not visible to my camera. The moment I'll show the QR code to the camera, you can see the data is being generated, and that's the only thing which I am getting right now. Earlier I was getting too many things, and now I am getting only the required information, right? So that's the magic of this code. And this is why we use try and accept block. So in case you're getting any error, you can just capture that error and remove it away using this simple try catch block. I hope you are enjoying this lecture. Please do not forget to like and share this video in your groups so as to make it reach to the maximum students possible. And thank you very much to all the students in advance who are already done with sharing this video in their groups. Thank you so very much. Okay. Now let's make it some more intelligent. So we can use this variable received data right on the top over here, so that it can be globally accessible. And let me assign it this value none. I'll let you know, I will tell you why I am using this variable later on, but just for now you can, if you're coding right now this QR scanner with me, so you can just define this variable on the top before this while loop like this, and simply initialize this variable with this value none. Okay, now let's come down. Fine. What I want is, see here what is happening. Every time I'm showing the QR code to my camera, so this information is getting generated. And if the QR code is there in front of the camera for a longer period of time, then it is going to generate this information again and again and again and again. But I don't want that to happen. I want my camera to generate the information only once. So for doing that, we can simply make use of if control statement, and we can prevent it from happening using this global variable we have defined over here just after this capture line. So right inside this try except block, we can use this if control statement. So if the data is not equal to received data, if the data is not equal to the received data, what should happen? It should print for us the data. So data is now going to come in this decoded, or sorry, let's do one thing. instead of saving this print, instead of printing it, let's save it in this data named variable first. I think this is going to work then. So whatever this line of code will decode and it will save in this decoded underscore data named variable. It will be read, and the information which is present at this index number will get saved in this data named variable then, right? If it is empty, if the place is empty, then nothing is going to come in this data. But if there is some information, definitely it will get saved in this data named variable. Now if the data is not equal to the received data, right? If the data is not equal to none, then what should happen? So the data should get printed, and also I would like to make this received data equal to the value of data. So the moment this thing becomes equal, these two things become equal, the interpreter will come out of this if control statement, and it will simply stop running everything whatever I've defined over here. Right, let me just save the changes and show you the output now. I am removing these things also from here. So it's completely blank right now. My logs are completely blank. Now let me just run this code and let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm getting this error. Why I am getting this error? Okay, there is a bracket over here. That's the reason. I'm running this code. Okay, so that's the first QR code I'm scanning. Okay, so this information just got generated, and now it is not generating for us the same information again. You know why? It's because this condition is now, has become false, because the data which is there in this data named variable is equal to the data which is there in the received underscore data, which is this whole thing. So that's the reason it is now no more showing us anything else. Let me now see if I can download the other QR codes also which I have generated and WhatsApped them to me. Okay, so this is the second one. Okay, so I just generated for us this Shastri Nagar Ghaziabad. That is absolutely right. This one. Okay, so it generated this telephone number. It's great. Everything is working fine. What about this? Okay, so it has generated for us this YouTube link of a channel for which I generated a QR code, and that's the fourth one. So this is how you can create a QR code scanner of your own. Let me now just run this again, and I'm checking now this YouTube channel, Geeks for Geek School, on which I am shooting this video. So I'm checking the comment section. If you have any issues, please share it with me in the comment box so that I can help you in resolving the same. I hope you guys are liking this video. Do not forget to share and subscribe to our channel, please, because that is very important. That's the thing which we want you guys to do so that you can get the notifications of everything whatever we are shooting today on our channel and whatever we'll be shooting in the future on our channel, right? And if you want some coding classes, you can contact me directly on my phone number. You have it already, but I would like to tell the phone number again to you guys. So it is 9891665634. Okay, so there are no queries at present. Fine. Just try to code this application yourself. In case you come across any issue, feel free to contact me anytime. Right. And also do share with me your ideas. You know, if you have some great ideas with you and you want me to shoot some videos on your ideas, please do let me know. Please share with me your ideas so that I can also come to know about what are you thinking, and what do you want from this channel. right? So thank you very much for attending this lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye and take care.